And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Machado brings it in. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And next for L.A., Duke Snider. Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Kim. One. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Mookie now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
3. And looking for the K. One left for L.A. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab in this one, Michael Lambert. What do we have on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here comes Sander Bogarts. Bogarts who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. That one in triple digits. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. And you'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Over to first, and he's saved. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
That's a ball.
And another ball. Bogarts, the base runner at first with one out. That pitch gets the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And now 2-2. Left field. Outman settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Manny Machado.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here's Manny Machado. Not close with that one. 2-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. And Manny gets a piece. And he deals. Slider misses outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 outs. In the air, out towards left center. Outman flashes the leather on the running catch. Padres leave a pair. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Fought off foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one almost got him. Next pitch way upstairs. And the right-hander deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab.
The catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Way to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. And a count 2-1. That one ripped. Outman going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting in the center fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pitch.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Michael Lambert. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. And a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
So the batting order turns over. And next for L.A., Jackie Robinson. The 1-1 is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right side. Bogarts fields it cleanly. And that quickly 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the righty deals. In the air to left down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hits foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snider. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 left for L.A., and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. And now the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
The pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Outman makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Tony Gwynn into San Diego on deck circle. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Padres go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's Mookie Betts. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I'll tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Quinn makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Into center. Snyder settles under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to left field. Outman in position. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Luis.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. And here it comes. Now this is in the air down the line. Moving under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. Will Smith getting ready to hit.
The catcher, Will Smith.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next pitch is outside. That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Michael Lambert steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 outs. On the ground. And he grabs it in foul ground. kicks and deals.
Ball, that's it, good.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
The 2-2 on the way. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Tatis waits.
That's outside.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Number 9.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. The 1-2. That one missed. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Here's a 1-1. Profar gets a piece there. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first. Profar is out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Padres down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The wind of the pitch. And swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but in some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Inside, almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Two outs. Way inside. And another ball. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Here comes a 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie. He had the opportunity to play in the Seoul series when the Dodgers kicked off their. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall.
Thought he's going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said not today. Goes up and he brings that in. Exciting way to end the inning.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Tucupita Marcano.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Lou. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And another ball.
1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Outman on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. The Padres trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Waldron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Muncy to hit.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
And a pitch. And a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos up and loosening in the pen. Number 1 getting loose as well. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 outs. Edge of the zone for a strike, and a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the count 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Left-hand batter waits. To the right side, Robinson. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I really like what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Activity in the bullpen. Eric Gagne looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Gratterol, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swings through that.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now catcher, Luis.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. Outman ranging back, and that is gone. It just got out of here. His first homer of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, James Outman.
James Outman.
2-2 now. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not a big fastball on the mound by today's standards, just low 90s. But when you can pitch backwards like that and sometimes save the fastball for later in the count, it just sort of explodes on hitters and gets right by him. That was the first fastball they bat, and clearly the timing just wasn't there for him.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. This one popped up. And that goes foul. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. Zips it to first. They get the out on Robinson. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Daniel Hudson.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
And now,
Leading
Jake
up
Cronenworth.
the first baseman, Cronenworth.
And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one finds the zone. And the count is 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. J.P. Fireeisen looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. And it is 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. At the belt and fires. Slider misses outside. Matt Waldrop to bat next. One down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So now a pinch hitter. Tyler Wade, runner on first and 1 down for him. And the pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Out towards left center. Drifts towards it. Calls it in. And there's 2 away.
Up next, the second baseman, Xander.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a count 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 1, on for his major league debut in a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And a pitch. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Duke Snyder waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
3-2.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And up next for Los Angeles, Duke Snyder. 1 down, base is empty. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The next offering misses. 2-2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Angel De Los Santos getting loose out there. The 2-2. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. He'll swing. Just held it back there. Left-hand hitter waits. Ball 4, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
He earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And now the lefty. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Collect on the third ball struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here comes Max Muncy. Just off the inside edge. Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field. Tattooed to Tater Town. Population U, bro. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Jason Hayward now at the plate. That one inside, and a count 2-1. Ripped, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now a chance for Will Smith. Line drive. Profar makes the catch, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips. A chance at his first save of the year. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
1-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That misses. The count now 2-2. The Padres down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a base hit right there.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Manny Machado now. And that one fouled off.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
And another ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The tying run at the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The Padres down to their final strike. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.